The bull market is back, Caspians. I'm back with another video for you guys. If you're tuning in, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're gonna dive into why all of a sudden the market has turned around. Everything is bullish. Bitcoin is breaking out, Kaspa is breaking out. It's a crazy time in crypto, and if you want to find out, please be sure to watch until the end. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Cashing in at 0.35 cent, $722 million in market cap, $20 million in 24-hour trade volume. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Doge, Cardano, everything, you know, even the Casper competitors that we're gonna flip soon, everything's breaking out. Bitcoin was at just under $26,000. Now it's at just under $28,000, instantly getting billions of dollars in an instant. From Seabass, Cas, LFG, Casper is the future, guys. We have plenty of exchanges to hit, massive room for growth. Ignore the FUD, my friends. We will rise from horse, Cas. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And then I have my TA that I drew up with my support and resistance levels for Cas. And as you guys can see, guys, just like I said, we came down to that 3.2 cent. We saw that on the live stream. I said we would touch around this level, and we did. And then we see the bounce off of it, and because of the news, because of what's happening in the market, you know, we could continue up from here and break this resistance. We just tapped the resistance with a wick, but I wouldn't be surprised if we break the resistance here at 3.6 cent. Let's dive into this video. From Watcher Guru. US court paves the way for first Bitcoin ETF after Grayscale wins lawsuit against the SEC, Bloomberg reports. So the first spot Bitcoin ETF is about to be approved because Grayscale won its lawsuit against the SEC. Grayscale has tried time and time again, and this moment might be the time for the success we see in the markets. Right? Let's dive in.
How big of a decision is this on Grayscale?
It's massive. This has been a years-long pursuit for Grayscale. Remember, it has been fighting the SEC's decision, and now it has the courts in their favor. If you look at the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, this is the main entity that would face the conversion. This is one of the longest-standing, largest trusts holding Bitcoin, in which retail and institutional investors have been able to gain exposure for many, many years now.
They have been applying constantly over and over again with Grayscale's Bitcoin spot ETF approval for Bitcoin. That means all of the other ETFs could have potential approval, and I'm gonna show you guys an image. There's a ton of pending ETFs, right? The overall market, once this ETF gets approved and the others start to get approved, we will see a huge influx of new money into the space, from retail investors to institutional investors, stock market, TradFi, you name it.
You are looking at a discount to net asset value really narrowing here. At this very moment, it stands at about 24% under its net asset value, but that is expected to narrow as they get closer to the ETF conversion, which has really become a main thesis for investing in this fund. And beyond that, as you're saying, there is a whole host of other ETF filings in the pipeline, and this is boding well for those firms. I will also say,
just right there, she stated that it's boding well for the other ETFs in the pipeline, and there are many. Okay, there are many. So with Grayscale's approval, that could be the start of the domino effect. You know, one chip falls, all the others fall, guys. Great stuff.
That in addition to the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust finding some love on the heels of this decision, you are also seeing Bitcoin itself up above 27,000. It's almost 5% jump in the market right now, because the idea here is that by a potential conversion here for the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF, it could draw massive adoption from financial advisors, retail investors.
Right there as well, financial advisors, retail investors, people that are sidelined, a lot of fresh money coming into the space. And guess what, man? Why not buy, you know, the new and improved, the better Bitcoin, which is Kaspa?
Think about how much money on the sidelines could be sitting there from the likes of the large wirehouses that could become more comfortable about putting their clients into a regulated ETF exposed to Bitcoin rather than spot Bitcoin itself.
As Danny was talking about in terms of the pipeline though, I mean, does this mean the SEC is like, well, all right, fine, you all get it? Or they're still going to be case-by-case basis, and is Grayscale then different?
That is the massive question here, the order. Because we have seen from the other products out there linked to cryptocurrencies, the first ones out of the gate have had massive adoption by a landslide. So first ones
out of the gate get the most adoption. Interesting stuff. It's gonna be very crazy going into the next bull cycle. It's gonna blow people's minds away, man. Like, so many people will be shocked at what's to come, man. This will more than likely be the biggest bull run we've seen, because last year going into this year, it's been 600 years of 600 days, it felt like years, 600 days of terrible market conditions, guys. And I've showed an image in previous videos where the longer the bear market lasts, the more explosive and parabolic the bull run is.
It matters a lot. There's a lot of discussion about how the SEC handles this pipeline, because the idea here is not to make the same mistakes as we've seen in prior products, where the first ones out of the gate got a lot of inflows and then the other products tend to lag behind. The idea here is choice, and investor protection partially means also choice for investors.
Interesting stuff. Absolutely interesting, man. Right here we have a list of all the pending ETFs that will potentially follow once Grayscale's ETF gets approved. I mean, you can see right here, this is Grayscale. Then we have all these other companies: Vanshet, ProShares, Kelly ETFs, Bitwise, Roundhill. And the numbers are there. And once we see that one chip fall, like I said earlier, we could see many other the domino effect of many other chips start to fall, and just an influx of new money into the space, which is what we've been so lacking, right? Insanely lacking. And obviously Cas does its own thing, but new money coming into the space will be great for the market overall, and Cas included. Dex Crypto, SEC's decision on spot Bitcoin ETFs is already 16 applications pending, and there will be more, I'm sure. From Crypto Rover, the court ruled that the SEC was wrong to reject the Grayscale Bitcoin spot ETF. What's next? Likely all the other Bitcoin spot ETFs are going to get approved. The question really is when, not if. Man, that's going to be crazy. This ETF is a fully regulated spot ETF, not a synthetic version. A spot ETF means that every share issued has to be backed on a 1-to-1 ratio by actual Bitcoin. Given this requirement, in my opinion, this could be the catalyst for the start of a new bull market. Absolutely awesome stuff. Miles Dosher, Grayscale just officially won lawsuit against the SEC, allowing them to convert their futures Bitcoin ETF into a spot ETF. The odds of other spot ETF approvals have now also significantly increased. This changes everything. Time to pay attention again. And from Bitcoin Magazine, Fire Gary Gensler is trending after Grayscale wins its lawsuits against the SEC over converting its fund to a spot ETF for Bitcoin. We could see this huge breakout, billions of dollars moved in minutes, right? That's how crazy crypto is, man. And that's why I say this type of volatility that we see in Bitcoin means that it could hit $100,000 or so going into the top of the cycle easy, right? And projects like Cas will follow. The more bullish Bitcoin is, obviously a strong altcoin like Cas will follow the broader market, but Cas has its own catalyst as well, right? It has been going crazy without Bitcoin making moves to the upside. So like I've said in previous videos, imagine when Bitcoin is moving to the upside, right? Kaspa Maxi, the spring is loading for Cas, and we could already see from where my support was drawn, it's bouncing off that spring. And look at that, man. That wick has turned into a body candle on the 1 hour. I'm not going to be surprised we get above this resistance line. And, the pattern, the huge daily cup and handle that we saw from Jim Skibum and many others plays out from here. We shall see, guys. As you guys can see, cup, huge cup. The handle is not invalidated. Like I said in my yesterday's stream, hit that support line, which it did, and then boom, Boonk. We'll see what happens though, right? Let's see, from Casper News, Cas is the first layer 1 that 100% solves the trilemma without multi-chain sharding L2s. Cas is the first coin with the only protocol will be no limiting factor anymore, but only the speed of the network. From Seps, Casper whale update, seems our whale is still not done. Another 5 million loaded, taken to the wallet to 230 million Cas. The intrigue goes on. Man, they just keep adding, man. Who is the whale? We don't know, but hey, they have a lot of conviction on Cas, and I do too. I hope you guys as Caspians do as well. Moonshot Joss, the year is 2024 and you fumbled your own Casper bag in the month of August 2023 due to amateur basement TA pros at the bottom of the crypto market. Meanwhile, Cas has broken the top 10. In the end, the only thing that matters is if yourself has conviction in an investment. That's why I said I'm not going to trade Cas. I'm happy with my bag, you know, and I'm just going to hold it, man. That's all I'm going to do, right? Nice meme. Escander, good morning crypto. Who caught the Cas dip before the BTC pump? Justin, crypto asset manager. Grayscale wins lawsuit against the SEC. Huge god candle on BTC, and Kaspa follows. Caspians, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends and family. Let's take over the space together. I appreciate all the support that you guys give. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the live streams as well. I'll catch you in the next one.